Daniel Ellis.
Phyllis Ndiaye.
Savannah Nicole Campbell.
Abu Ali.
Nana Asamoah.
Wedeto.
Jabin Irfan. Jaya Chaga.
J Mavji.
Why don't I see more people like myself on TV?
Why isn't there more black people in top jobs?
Why is it because I wear a do-rag and a tracksuit that I get looked on as if I'm a drug dealer?
It is a form of discrimination based on someone's nationality or cultural background.
Racism is when you take acts of discrimination against a different race or someone because of like where they're from or whatever, their background.
Racism is something that shouldn't be in this world because like it's just discriminating people's race and it's just bad, really.
I think racism is an act of hatred towards one person about their race, their skin colour, their religion, their beliefs. I think it's disgusting and needs to be stopped.
Yeah, I have, but it wasn't deep. It wasn't like harmful or meaningful to the other person.
Yes, where I've heard students using the term in a very casual tone, I've always addressed it because I said that you have to treat this like as a place of employment.
I have. I stopped a girl from pushing one of my friends around.
Yeah, I have had to a couple times because some people might just say as a joke or something like that. And it's cool, it's so cool, it's so fun in games, but like, obviously once it hurts someone's feelings, it's gonna cross the line and whatnot. So you just have to pan it.
Well, not really. I didn't like bother with anything unless it was my friends. If it were to be one of my friends, then yeah, I would say.
Not really. I haven't really like said anything meaningful or to someone else from another race, so no.
Joked around, but I've never really meant it.
I wouldn't say I've been racist, but it's just one of those things when you're in a group of friends, you say stupid things and you're all joking around, but you know that you shouldn't be saying stuff like that.
No, because no one has been racist in front of my face to someone. I haven't seen that type of thing happen to someone. But if they were to do it, then I would speak up.
Now when you hear me saying Black Lives Matter, like I ain't trying to say that all lives don't. I'm trying to make you pay attention to the fact you always say you got my back and then you leave me on my own. King, if you really thought the Black Lives mattered, you wouldn't always try and criticize the quote. Instead of hating on the message, you would focus on the evidence, the facts that we recorded on our phones.
Okay, basically, I did. It was at a bus stop, and I was wearing a headscarf. And I'm not wearing one right now, but I was wearing one, and then this white man basically locked eyes with me and was just like, go back to your country. Even though technically I was born here, so that wasn't correct. But he was like, go back to your country, we don't want you here. And then called me a terrorist as you got off the bus. So yeah.
I was pushed out of a dance group because of my skin colour.
I have. It was when I was working at a retail store. It was a disagreement between me and another co-worker. We were going back and forth, trading insults to the point where each of us was going to reach breaking point, and then the other person racially abused me when they called me a Paki.
Yes, I have actually. Me and my sister, we went to the shops and this white lady, Caucasian lady, told the security that we were stealing something, even though we had just put the thing down. And then the security came and checked us both, like strip checked us. And then when he realized that we didn't have anything on us, he let us go, but he still thought that we stole something.
Yes, it was actually really stupid. All was on PS4, on the PS4 chat, playing a game, and I happened to be better than one of the guys inside the like chats and whatnot, and he got really frustrated. So he just started cussing me about my colour of my skin, saying I'm too dark, or saying stuff like, oh, you're from Nigeria, poor country, just taking absolute piss, and he actually called me the N-word as well. But in that situation, I kind of just laughed at him because he's bugging out over a game, and he took the level from like here to here just because that game is quite stupid.
Yes, I have experienced racism. I think it's quite like a big thing, and in my area where I live, there's quite a lot of white people. So being like one of the only Indian families down my road, we did experience quite a lot of racism when I was growing up. It's better now, but we did. And in school and stuff, people would call you things like, and a lot of the times the language they would use is actually incorrect, because they would call me things like Paki and things like that, and it's not even my religious view, so I think it's people just throw words around without realising.
Well, in general, I think people just need to be more aware of it and educated, and it's just the mindset as well.
Just basically teach people what racism is in the first place, and then also make them acknowledge what white privilege is, because that's also a defining factor.
Be open, don't push your opinions about another race on someone else.
The best thing is education. And I know there's plenty of I think there's plenty of education for the current generation of young people, but racism comes from, I think it stems from parents or grandparents who have these notions, because at the time the country was predominantly white Caucasian, and then when people migrated to the country, some people may not have been comfortable with it, and then they passed these notions down to their sons or their grandchildren.
I mean, you should start teaching how bad it is in schools, but it's really all down to the parents. The parents influence kids. That's how they come up with these ideas. So yeah.
I think, well, because like I said, there's different aspects of where racism can happen. It can happen in school, work, or in sports. So like, it just depends on the situation. So like, if anything, it's an act of retribution, a punishment so harsh that it will make the person think twice before being like racist again.
Protests should be happening, but at the same time, I don't really think that they work. At the same time, you can't really stop what other people say. That is their mouth, but like, I know it's a bad thing what they say, and you can't really stop it. But you do want to stop it, but at the same time you can't, so you can't really do anything about it.
Just stop. I don't know. People just should stop. Like, you should realize that it's not right to do.
I think that people just need to know the consequences. Obviously, you can test. I mean, if you know the limits between friends and whatever, then fine. I'm not saying it's something that should be a zero tolerance policy, but it's never going to be like that. But you should limit yourself to saying things that you don't understand. If you don't understand what something means or the consequences of what you're saying, then you should shut